YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Friday, October the 6th, 2023. And this is a video for Greg in Michigan. And I don't always mention it, but our long distance customers, it's very important to us to communicate effectively so that the customer knows the true condition of the truck in as much as that's within our ability to do without them actually being here. So that's the objective. We deliver our trucks and we charge $2.50 per mile one way. However, the customer sees the initial video when it comes off the ship. Then they may see pictures if it's listed on the website. If it's not, we'll text you pictures. And then if they're still interested, then we do this individualized video where he'll say, now I really have a feel for how the truck is. But then at that point, if I'm delivering the truck, he doesn't actually pay for it yet. He only put a deposit down equal to the delivery fee. And then we schedule delivery, and I show up with the truck, and he pays for it at that time. Obviously, that's better for the customer because they don't have to pay for something that they haven't actually, seen in person or put hands on and sat in. So we go through a pretty intensive process to make sure the customer has seen every little ding, every dent, every scratch, everything that we can possibly see. And I think much more intensive than any customer would do on their own, well, your average customer. That way we maintain a 100% perfect track record of not disappointing the customer. So when we show up, the customer is always, our goal is to always have their needs met, if not exceeded. So that's our goal. And this is a 1994 Suzuki Carry. It's a four-wheel drive, 5-speed with extra low first gear. It has 30,786 miles. I feel so blind. 30,786 miles, which is good and low. And that is all we buy, our low mileage mini trucks. I really do pick the low hanging fruit when I'm shopping for mini trucks. I won't buy something with high miles. I call it the kiss of death because there's a correlation between low miles and longevity, low miles and reliability. So also, somebody did ask me to, oh man, what was that request the other day? Can you show us? Oh man. Well, I need to do some videos. I think he said, show us how to service a mini truck. And of course, that would be different for each one. So what I need to do is I need to make a video for the Mitsubishi, for the Honda, the Subaru, the Suzuki, the Daihatsu, how to check the oil, check the air filter, drain the oil, drain the air, take off the oil filter, stuff like that, how to check your front differential fluid. So I think that would be helpful. And one of the YouTube commenters made that suggestion. It was an excellent suggestion. And also, I had a great conversation with a gentleman who started out being an editor for a very popular YouTube channel. And now he showed his wife, hey, here's how I edit, and here's how it's done. And then she and he worked together, and now she is the editor for that YouTube channel. And to great effect. And he gave me some very good suggestions also that were just common sense stuff. For example, perhaps put in my new shipment videos, put Suzuki at 2 minutes 37, Subaru at 4 minutes 19 seconds, and in the description box. And that way, when you come upon a shipment video, you can say, oh, there's a Suzuki at 4 minutes and then 12 minutes. So I'm gonna try to begin doing that, and I think that was a very good suggestion. So thank you for sending me that 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 really good advice. And then he also said, I mean, I am not too proud. I will be the first to admit that my videos are so basic. No editing at all. I mean, I am like the uneditor. I just hit record and roll with it. It's like controlled chaos. Can I at least have take that liberty? My videos are controlled chaos. All right, let's get started. Controlled chaos. Oh boy. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is check the front of the truck. And we do have a dent there and there. We have a ding there and there. Just a little patch of surface rust there. And now, going around the windshield, we have a little bit of rust right there. And then, coming around the perimeter of the windshield, and that's just rain channel rust is what that is. Now, the door coming down, the door, it is actually ding free, which is as high a marks as you could get to have no dings, let alone dents. Very nice. Good looking Bridgestone, Blizzak. The fender, guys, I'm sorry, not fender. The bedside panel is completely ding free. That is significant. Okay, the frame has your typical what's called seam rust, where the spot weld occurred. That's pretty common. It's exceedingly common. You almost always see that. Looks pretty good under there. Okay, another Bridgestone Blizzak. Now let's look at the bed. Good looking bed mat. Ooh, good looking bed. That looks really, really nice. That's kind of what we really hope to see when we look under a bed mat, is a bed that looks that good, where its integrity is there. Yeah, same thing back here. It's just scratched, right? Or scuffed. It's not even hardly scratched. But boy, is that nice. Okay. And the bed looking good like that is quite important, because if the bed looks good, that means it just didn't get a whole lot of use. So you have two dings, one there and one there. And that, maybe you could call that a very faint ding right there. As far as this bedside panel goes, you don't have any dings at all. You do have a ding right there, actually. A scratch there. A little scratch there. That's actually a scuff that's been added to the paint, so that would probably come off. Scratch there, scratch there. Back of the cab is actually pretty nice. I mean, it's got scratches, but no dents or damage. All right, coming down the door post. Huh, ding free. Pretty remarkable. Okay, now let's look at this door panel here. The inside of the door. And there is the door panel on the inside is remarkable. The seats, oh boy, these seats are nice. Look at that. Let's look under here and see what it looks like on the floor pan. Oh boy, is that pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Boy, that looks so good. All right, now, and that seat looks just as good as the other one. Got a little pick right there. Now we're gonna look at the bottom of the door. This is, to me, one of the more important spots. Under the bed mat. Very nice. This is always the problem area if there's going to be a problem. Okay, now we're going to hop in and we're going to take a drive. We are in two-wheel drive. Okay, now we're going to take this for a drive down a steep hill, get it up to normal speed, 60 miles per hour, its maximum speed, and then come back up the hill. Mayberry Mini Trucks is responsible for mini trucks being street legal. And we got the law passed in North Carolina and signed into law by Governor Cooper and Deanna Ballard and Sarah Stevens, our North Carolina Senate and House representatives that were integral in helping us get that achieved. And so we also changed the oil with 5W30, full synthetic oil, new air filter, new oil filter. We checked all the fluids and make sure that it runs well at normal operating temperature, make sure the four-wheel drive works, and we make sure the heat works. If any of it doesn't work, we fix it. Now, we're going 60 miles per hour, and it feels very good. Very good. Now I'm going to slow down a little so I don't turn this into an aircraft. And I do have my pilot's license, but I don't think this is FAA approved. So we're going to keep it on the ground. I do have experience, though. All right, back up the hill. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Now, let's see what it does going back up the hill. See, I've driven over 6,000 mini trucks, and I know this thing has incredible power just because I've got so much comparative information, and this thing is doing incredibly well. So now we're going to slow way down, staying in fifth gear, down to 30 kilometers per hour. That is insane. And you might say, why do we do that? Well, because 30 miles per hour is equal to 18 or 19 miles per hour, or 30 kilometers per hour is equal to 18 or 19 miles per hour. We're in fifth gear going 18 miles per hour up a steep hill. That indicates that the truck has very good compression, very good horsepower, because it is climbing handily up this steep hill in fifth gear, guys, starting at 18 miles per hour. That actually is extremely remarkable. And this is probably, okay, I'm going to say it. I'll just tell you right now. I don't know why, but this truck is like one of the best up that hill I've ever driven. One of. I won't say it's the best. It could be, but it's one of the best. So why is that? I will never know. But it really leapt up that hill in fifth gear, going up that steep hill. And that's pretty extraordinary. I mean, it's not night and day, but it's just a little bit a little bit it's unique in the power. So good on this vehicle. It has extremely good compression and horsepower. And so this is for Greg in Michigan. We tried to show you everything that we could see that could be considered good, bad, or otherwise, and communicate that to you so that you can make an objective decision. If you'd like to purchase this vehicle, let us know. We do deliver. We charge $2.50 per mile one way. We just went up on our delivery fee yesterday. So actually, Greg, you may be on the old rate of $2 per mile, but from now forward, it's $2.50 on trucks that we sell going forward. But we also give you a title, and there's no charge. We don't charge anything extra, right? Everything is included in our prices, and so. If you have any questions, you can call us at 336-777-9957. You can also email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com and check out our website at mayberryminitrucks.com. We have like 100 trucks on our website, I think, and 280 trucks in our inventory. So if you don't see something on the website, call us and say, hey, I didn't see on your website, exactly what I'm looking for. Do you perhaps have it in your inventory that's not yet listed? Reason for that is it takes 3 weeks to get stuff up on our website, and oftentimes things will sell previous to them being listed. And we do also ask that you please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing to our YouTube channel does help our search analytics. It helps when you type in mini trucks that we are more likely to show up. Also, it helps you when you subscribe and hit notification, because when you are looking for a truck, it helps because then once we post a video of, hey, here's a new shipment that just arrived, then you can watch that video and say, oh, there's the truck I'm looking for, because I'm so detail oriented. And then you can call me and say, hey, Tony, that VIN number, blah, 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 HA4, da, 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 da. How about that truck? And we probably won't have it priced yet. We won't have it priced yet, but we can begin the conversation. And, or if it is priced, Stephanie will tell you how much it is. And, but that's how we do it. And we don't play games with people. We treat people fairly. We always have, and that is our reputation. And we're very happy about that. And what I mean is, we don't say, oh, but wait. After you've decided to buy a truck, we don't say, but wait, there's a title fee, there's an administration fee, there's a dock fee. We don't have any of that stuff. So if the truck is, $8,400, that's all you pay. That's it. Unless you buy air filters. By the way, air filters are very important. You cannot buy them locally. They're cheap. They're $20 a piece, but they're of paramount importance. So get yourself some air filters, and we can throw them on the front seat. I'm delivering a truck this morning, and the wonderful woman, she said, "Oh, I want 5 air filters." So we threw them on the front seat, and then she's covered for the next 25,000 kilometers, because you change your oil filter, and air filter every 5,000 kilometers using full synthetic oil. Yes, that is overkill, but it's good overkill. And besides, you're only using 2.6 quarts of oil, so it's not going to break the bank, but it is cheap insurance. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching our video. We appreciate our customers. One guy told me the other day, it was the guy at the charter bus company. Really wise guy, very wise man, not a wise guy, a wise man. And he said, Tony, if you have the right job, you'll never work a day in your life. How poignant. That is so poignant to me, and probably to many others, that if you have the right job, you'll never work a day in your life. Man, I need to hear that, because for 28 years, I did a great job as a stockbroker and certified financial planner, but it was more to support my family and do that. It wasn't because I just had to be that. So I did it. I retired on May 1st of this year, and now I feel that way. That if you have the right job, you'll never work a day in your life. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy mini trucks because they're such a game changer for people, and they're affordable, they're reliable, they're built well. Um, and I get really nice ones. So, and I like the people that I meet. I really do. Mini truck people are different, I think. They are. There's no I think about it. Mini truck people are out looking for that revelatory, game-changing transportation that they just found out about, right? And that means they're excited. This is what I'm trying to say. That means they're excited because this is a first, right? Because mini trucks are new on the scene, sort of, but they're new on the scene as far as uh, nationwide acceptance and popularity is concerned. And so it's a new thing. We've been stuck with side by sides, and these blow side by sides out of the water for performance and how much weight you can put in the bed. The beds are much bigger, they're just built better. And so it's a lot of fun. And I feel like I never am going to work a day in my life. All right, guys, thanks for watching my video.